Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, June 19th, 2024, and it is actually Juneteenth Day, so happy freedom to you guys. I am pulling you all up now so I can read the chat. I hope you all are having a great week thus far. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm here for 1 hour live chat, and since it's Juneteenth, I will be sewing just some string blocks with some African fabrics that I have here, a few African strings. And I do have a bag. I just pulled one bag. I got plenty of scraps with African prints. I just pulled one bag because I know I'm not going to get a whole lot done while I'm chatting as well. So let's see who's here. Sue GSD, she's here. I think Sue is excited. I don't think she's ever been the first to comment before. She says, greetings, T and fellow quilters. Can you believe it? 6 days until the best retreat ever, and the angels sing. She is too funny. Hey, Sue, welcome, welcome. We'll talk about retreat as I'm sewing as well. If you all want to discuss that as well, we can do that. Maddie Barnum is here. Bonita Nance says she's finishing up her butterfly quilt top. So thank you for sharing what you're doing today. Judy Smith is here saying happy Juneteenth as well. So thank you, Judy. Minnie Dula is here. Happy Juneteenth. Thank you. And Vivian Calvi is here saying hi to everyone. So yeah, I had this sitting up here just perfect until, I go live and now it don't want to sit, Let's see if I pull this back out, if that helps. Okay. So yeah. See, what have I done since Saturday night? Okay, so Saturday, I took a piece of equipment across the front of my brother PQ 1500 SL. So I found all the parts. I picked up what I could see when I was live, and I came back Sunday and I tried putting those parts together. And then something said, just look on the floor and see if you can find some other parts. So I found one other part. And so I did find another part. I tried on Monday to put it all together. To no avail. It's some kind of little tricky way of putting them pieces back together with pressure, because I could not do it by hand. So it's something very specific. So Tuesday, I ended up taking the brother sewing machine to the shop, and I left it there. I have no idea if it's even going to be available. She said they were out of the office Monday and Tuesday, so they won't even see it, and it's however many machines are ahead of mine, blah, blah, blah. They normally take 10 days. I'm like, 10 days, the retreat will be over. So I have a feeling that the brother sewing machine is not going to be available. Okay, so that's that. I was not very happy about that either. Sharon Lewis is here. Hi, Sharon. What else? Because that was Monday and Tuesday that I messed with that, and I had to go all the way across town to drop this machine off. And the only reason I took it to this particular place, because I've never had my machine serviced there before, but they sell brother sewing machines, which nobody else does. They tend to sell the high-end machines like Bernina, Husqvarna. They'll sell Baby Lock, but not too many places like specialize in brother. So that's the reason why I took it to them, because I'm like, somebody that knows how to put this thing back together needs to put this back together. So, hi, Kevin the quilter. He's got to go tend to the chickens. Yeah, the time of day dictates what he's got to do. So he'll be back hopefully if he gets enough time. Earlene Butler. Hi, Earlene. Welcome to the chat. And Katie Greenland Quilters is hoping you're having a good day on Juneteenth. What is the proper way of commenting on it? Can a person just say Happy Juneteenth Day, or is it bad decorum? Just Happy Juneteenth is fine. If you add day, that's fine. I don't think anybody is gonna matter. I think they'll be surprised that you acknowledged. So that's the main thing. So yeah, I don't anyway. All right, so I'm still sewing on my FOF. I had given my daughter like a entry-level brother sewing machine, so I went back and got it. So I'm using this machine, so that's why it hasn't been cleaned and oiled yet. But I will clean and oil this machine, and then I had already cleaned and oiled the one I gave to my daughter. She hasn't sewed on it, but I'll make sure that nothing has happened to it. So I'll sew on it a little bit and probably do just oiling. I'm not going to clean it anymore. I did adjust this machine because it was making small bobbins. So I did adjust the bobbin handle over here. So I'm going to have to watch that at retreat. I wound all the bobbins that I had until I sew something, trying to do the adjustments. So I noticed that when I was winding some of the bobbins that they were not very full. So I'm trying to wind them a little bit fuller so this machine holds a bobbin a little bit longer. Because I really actually like sewing on this machine. So that's kind of where we are with sewing machines. For right now. Oh my goodness. Teajuana Creations is here saying good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Yes, I am. I had a weird day today. I did something crazy, but I feel good about it, okay? Deborah Holloway is here saying Happy Juneteenth Day. Thank you, Deborah. Welcome to the chat. Joe Carmel is here also saying Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Love your Juneteenth gear. Joe Carmel has a video that came out today on a freedom quilt that she made. So make sure you all check that out. It's a very short video. I like this. She keeps them real short, and she has some history in it as well. So yeah. And thank you, thank you. I just have on Juneteenth Freedom Day is what I have on. So yeah. So that's what we're going to do today. I did put another light over here. It seems like it does make a difference. Yeah, it makes a little bit of a difference, but you know. The other light was up higher, dropping light down, so it kind of covered my areas a lot better. Okay, so we are not going to be sewing that to anything. I'll get these long pieces out of here for right now. I'll sew them to something else. Oh, I had this sitting here because I wanted to know if anybody had used the Dollar Tree's extra spray starch. That's Pro Finish formula. Makes ironing easier and faster. Has anybody used this, and do you like it or not? I really haven't bought a can of spray starch. I'm a Faultless girl, the premium starch, premium heavy. Okay, so I was just wondering, I bought one of these just so I could see if it was any good at some point. I don't know when I'm going to use it, but I brought it in here to see if you guys could answer that question for me. Hi, Michelle the Quilter. Happy Juneteenth. Can't believe your retreat is so close. Excited for you. Yes. I don't know if I'm just stupid or what, but I'm still laxy-daising around here like I don't have anything to do. Like, I'm doing things and I'm getting things done for a retreat, but I don't have enough sense to feel like I'm running out of time, and I know I'm out of time, okay? I do realize that, but my body is not acknowledging it at this point. My brother is here saying hello to everyone. Welcome to the chat, sir. Lady Crafts is here. Happy Juneteenth. Sheila Willis is here. Good evening, tea and quilters. Hey, Sheila. So, yeah. And while I have some of y'all here, everybody is not here, but I don't want to forget. I just want to thank the tea quilters that have gone above and beyond for this quilt retreat. People that are attending have been sending stuff that they don't have to do. You know, you just attend retreat. And so it's really nice to see the support from you guys. So I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate it. And you're a special kind of people. I'm trying to get the real long ones. I'm trying to put the shorter ones together. So yeah, these are not even straight, but you know, it's a string crumb, you know, whatever. So we're not gonna worry about it. Okay. And then we have to trim these threads. I just can't stand them. All right. I think I should get the first piece of caramel cake since it's named after me being so very sweet, laughing out loud. Girl, you know you a mess. That's what you are. You are a mess. Mess, mess, mess. Oh my goodness. These, most of these strings are things that I die cut. I'm trying to put like size pieces together first so I waste less when I go to square them up. So I just decided I'll come on today and just sew some African string blocks today. Instead of doing something that I should be doing, like these things up here. Yeah, we'll act like we don't see those. And we'll do something that's more in line with what today is. And I need these. I want to square these up to like 6.5 inches. So like I said, these are just scraps from die cutting previous stuff. So they're not straight by any means. They don't have to be. This is a long piece though. I don't know where this one come from. It's a little bit longer than the others. Well, it's been die cut, so I must have cut it bigger because it's got that die cut groove in it. This one's just gonna be a slither. A slither. That's the wrong side. This is the right side together. So let me come on. We all need to be nice to Joe Cormier. Remember, she has the fastest camera this side of the Mississippi. Yeah, but you know, I have to watch her. I have to watch that girl. Hi, Remo. My stand fell. I'm trying to use this stand on the back, but I don't want to turn it sideways. I'm trying to use it to prop it up against this. It's not working. It was working just fine before I went live, and I guess the vibration. She's saying good evening, tea and quilters. Thumbs up, show your love and support. Subscribe. You won't be disappointed. Facebook is Teaquilts LLC. Make sure you answer the 4 questions so you can join the group. Otherwise, you will be denied We almost going to get ice cream. So she's outside. Her daddy must got her out. Poor Remo. Let me. Oh, I forgot. I have a new friend here. I have my Steam Fast cordless iron I'm using tonight. I've been using it for a minute. And since I got the water cup right here, I don't even know where the water cups are for my other irons. It's like, who cares? I used it to sew a few pieces so I could test it out before I came live. So I knew everything, how it works, all of that type of stuff. And what happened to my cap? Okay. Like, we can't do a thing without a cap on the water. It does have like a medium steam and then a high steam, and I found when it was on the high steam, more so that it would like steam all the water out just like that Rowenta iron did. So I put it on the medium. It still does it sometimes. I'm gonna cut it off so it can heat up right now. So what I've been doing, since the nodule is right on top, whereas on the Rowenta it was somewhere else, it wasn't right on top for me to cut steam on and off. So what I do is I cut the steam off and on as I'm ironing. And once I cut it back on, it seems to start working right away. So that's what I've been doing. So just testing it out right now. I haven't made any decisions about it. It does get hot. I like it. The Panasonic iron is pointed on both ends, and I like that for piecing and that it is a smaller iron. But I also like that this iron, when I press a block, it presses it flatter than the Panasonic for some reason, because I feel like the heat is still the same. So yeah, the jury's still out on it, but I'm liking it thus far. I haven't used it a whole lot. I had to use it just so I could, before I come live, because I don't want to be stuck in here without an iron. So I had to do a little bit. And I'm just sewing what I can in the pairs right now. Now I'm going to sew these all together after I get them off. Okay. Cynthia Shades here saying happy Juneteenth. Stay cool. Yes. It is in the 90s here in St. Louis right now for the whole entire week. They had, like, today got a little bit of the partly cloudy, but it didn't mean it was not any cooler. You know, it was just wasn't as hot. It could have been hotter, I guess, but it was nothing big about it. So yeah, we're in a heat wave. We did the same thing in 2024 where we were 70s, lower 80s, and then retreat comes up and it was 90s. I think last time it was hotter. It was close to being in the hundreds, but you know, we made do. We weren't outside. We were outside, but we weren't outside that it bothered us. It didn't bother me. I don't think it bothered anybody else. Oh, Joe Cormel's off work till after retreat. Now that's cool. Awesome, awesome. Because she's normally in her car either or at work. And then she'll get off work and be in her car. So that's cool. So this girl got her almost a 2-week time period off. Good for you. Good for you. Hard worker. Sue says, did I see a post from you about a link for Fat Quarter Shop? Yes, it's all you got to do is when you go into the group, Sue, on Facebook, look in the feature tab. It's in the post is there, and it's going to be the first one in featured because I just put it in. Let me put my steam on. Trying to steam this little seam over. It's so tiny, it wants to burn me. So yeah, it's in the Facebook group. And I can't cut and paste it from there. I have to actually log into the account. And that's because Facebook adds stuff to let you know it comes from Facebook. And then if I post it in YouTube, it's not going to work. So, trying to see which way I want to press this up. I can't remember which one I had on top. See, it's just back there steaming. If it doesn't, you know, they just run the water right through the iron. So I don't know what's up with that. Because my Panasonic did not do that. So when I get through pressing this one, then I will just cut the steam off and put it back on. So I have some water when I come back, because I don't have time to keep putting water in an iron all night for nothing. Okay. Is there anything whiter? Put this one up here. This is just going to be a little sliver right here. I don't even know why I sewed that one in there. Because I knew it was going to be a sliver. I guess I wanted to see a sliver. It'll be about 1/4 inch, if that. Yay, yay, and more yay. Okay. I don't know which one's the top or bottom. These two meet up so well. I want to pull you up past that. Okay. I actually love this little foff. Like I said, I use it for when I go up like Scrap Quilting Club, or I go to a quilt class that's just one day. I think I've taken it once to a quilt retreat. No, I took it, it wasn't a quilt retreat. It was where we were having a class for 2 days, but we didn't stay the night. So I didn't want to just leave my Bernina hanging out, even though it was in a quilt shop. So I took it for those 2 days. Okay. I didn't hear it click in. Okay. I can't remember if I was using salvages on these. So for right now, I will not sew the salvage ends in here. Pull you up some more and go in. Hi, Phyllis G. Welcome to the chat. Let's see. Susan says, Happy Juneteenth. And hello to T and friends recovering from knee replacement. Missed you guys. Just going to listen and relax. Have fun at retreat. Well, thank you, Susan. Hope you feel better as well. Can we have a hint about where the bus trip is going? I've told you where the bus is going. I told that long time ago. It's going to Apple Tree in Columbia, Missouri. It's going to So Sweet Quilt Shop in Brunswick. And it just depends on if you guys adhere to the schedule of shopping and getting in and out in an hour and a half. Phyllis G. Because Phyllis is the shopper. I will let you know on the bus before we go into the store where the sales are. Everybody can't go to the sale area at one time. But, like, especially in the first store, it's a small little room. I'd say this room maybe 10 by 10. So it's not a big room, and then it's got the stuff in there. And then the other one, the room is a lot bigger, so you can get more people in that one. But I will tell you where the sale room is, so you can go in there, but just be cognitive of your time. And then if we have time, we'll go to Peace and Applique, I think it's called, in Hannibal. I have not even told her we're coming, but you know, I didn't want to tell her we were coming and then we don't have time. But I figured, you know, long as we got to be at the food place at 5. I think they close at 5. But we do have to be at the food place at 5. So we'll have to see about that. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out which ruler do I want to use. To measure my width. So that's 4. And this is 3 is 7. So I can put all of these together. And forgot about my that's the problem when I'm live. I forget to do what I say I'm gonna do. I didn't cut the steam off. And the iron back there like, hello, hello, hello. Steaming like I'm trying to boil some water for some rice. So that I can cut into 6.5. And then I got this lonesome baby by itself. But it probably just need one more piece on here. Now I do find if you don't put this thing back in this cradle, it's very persnickety. Okay. Trying to see if I got a piece of binding down here. This looks like a binding piece. That would be wide enough. Hi, Katie Crafts. Leetta Bryant. Phyllis talking about rolling on the floor laughing. And Sue talking about mentioning no names. We all know who the shopaholic is. Even our own sister couldn't get her to keep her money. It was funny. Oh my goodness. I got Phyllis in here commenting now. Normally Phyllis just say hi and she gone. But she being talked about. Oh my goodness. She said, what can I say? I promise to be timely. No, girl, we're going to have to drag you out. We already know. We're going to have like 5 people on you. We already know. Phyllis just looked like she in a whole nother world when she see the sale bin. Now, let's see if I need to square this up and put another piece on here. Oh, M to the G. Just, yep. We need another piece. Shut up. That's me talking to my yarn. Okay. This was just a scrap from cutting something else, so it has a... And I like to starch them before I sew them together. I was so hoping this one would be... I thought I had measured for 7 inches, but apparently not. Not in all the places. So, it happens like that. You have to sew one more strip on. And I'm going to try to get right up on this, make it straight when I sew. This is a little curvy piece. And all right. Judy says, have to sign off now. Have a great evening. Good night, Judy. Thank you. Hi, guess who, Nancy? And Quilt Gal. See what this one is. Let's measure. Measure, measure. Looks big enough. Yep. Plenty big. And then, yep, big enough. Okay. I don't normally spray this type of stuff in here because I don't like starch everywhere. But we're doing it today. And then we're just going to dry press this. I normally let it sit to penetrate, but we're going to help it along. gets really hot. Guess I moved some rulers around in here. I thought I had a little smaller square up ruler in here, but maybe I'm mistaken. Here it is. All right. Let's at least cut a couple blocks. The other one's still on my sewing machine. I know people cut like strings and they'll do the whole length. I'm not a person that does that. I tend to like, I can cut 2 of these at a time. I tend to like having my block scrappy, so I don't do a whole strip. That's why when you saw me even use a piece of, like the long ones, I kick them out because I want to cut them down first. I'm just a person that I don't want you to constantly see the same block in my quilt. I want it to look very scrappy. Like I pieced every one of them individually, which most times I do. But if I got enough that I can cut 2 out, I'll do that. Six and 1/2. Come on, get back over there. Move just a little bit. 6 and 1/2 inches square for my string blocks here. All right. I had hardly anything to pitch on that, so that's cool. So I'll have 2 blocks like this. So they'll look really cool. So I won't have, like if I was cutting this 6 1/2, 13, I could have 6 of these blocks if I did a whole strip set, and I don't want 6 blocks the same. And I don't know how many blocks I'm gonna make. I haven't decided that either. On this particular project, I'm gonna do something else with these, but I haven't even decided how many blocks I want. Okay, I just want to pin these up onto the board so that my ceiling fan here doesn't blow them off. But that's for a different project. These are just strings crumbs I've been sewing back here. I want to sew something to get the other piece off. And cut it right there. These are all longer pieces. So put you right there. That's shorter. Here's the one I just used, but it's in another block. I can use the fabric again. I just don't want it. I'll put you over there because I can get one more block out of there. I don't want the same fabric combinations. I already cut this one. It's on the bottom. And I'll go back into my storage and get more. So you need to bring a timer to the store, and when it dings, they have to switch off with the group. I use Bixby, which is part of the Android. I use it as my timer, so I will have something to let me know what time it is. I already know about these ladies. I have to look at my schedule because I had it like kind of timed out on the, I have to print the bus schedule. And I kind of got it timed out. So we'll see. I want to just sew one strip. And we want to sew this in the middle so it's not on the end this time. I think I used the wrong side of this when I made a binding, but it's an Ancora. It's very slight difference. You would never know it, but now that I'm got 3 lights in front of me now. Well, 4 with the sewing machine added light, which I'm going to take that off. I don't like where it's located. I need to resituate it. Maybe I'll do it before retreat, maybe not. But it will be redone one of these days. All right, so we want to cut this one off so I can press it. And it's all wobbly, but I don't care. It adds dimension, as long as it doesn't have a pleat. So nobody has used this Dollar Tree starch, huh? I like Scrappy blocks too. That is from Lady Crafts. Betsy says, hello from the Muni. Have fun, girl. I haven't been now in about 3 years. I'm trying to think, what was the last thing I saw? No, I was at the Fox. I wasn't at the Muni. I can't remember the last thing I saw at the Muni. It's been so many years ago. Man, oh man. I'm one of those people that don't like to be out at night. As I've gotten older. Just trying to press all of these seams one direction. Okay. Now turn it over and do a drying. Hi, Grandma Tina. Welcome to the chat. All right, that's good enough. All right. See, Joy Creations is reminding people to hit the thumbs up button for me, so thank you, ma'am. This one's got like a little bold curve right in the middle. I probably need to just cut one. I guess I should check and see if I can even get 2 before I cut the first one. You know? Oh my gosh, I'm a little bit short on this one piece. So I'm going to cut the first one off, and then I am going to just add a little piece on the end. That's what we're going to do. These busy prints, you'll never know. We'll cut very close to the end over here, as close as we can. Right there is good. This thing will not spin because of what I got sitting up here, but I can at least rotate it It's like manual rotation instead of using the ball bearings they've got in there. Okay. Looky, looky. Another pretty block right here. I'll show it to you. I'll put it right there so you can see how I'm finna jack up this other one, right? Because it's short. Let's see how short. If I put 6.5 on the line that I just cut, right there, one of my pieces is short. So what I'm gonna do is angle through that and then just add a piece on the end. So I need a piece at least 6.5 inches long. That's not it. That's not in here already too. So I'm asking for a miracle. Okay. I'll even put the black on it, make it even dominant right there, like it was meant to be. Uh-oh, I ran out of bobbin thread. I'm air sewing. Air sewing. This piece didn't even sew. All right. Okay. Air sewing. I'm still using one of those little small bobbins too. So at least I got a plain bobbin to maybe test out. Who knows? I'm only going to be putting my bobbin, my thread on there. So we'll wait till we get to retreat. I already got my thread on a few of them that I probably won't use before retreat. Yeah, I got 3 more in there. Okay, how come you're acting bizarre? Crazy. It's like, okay, so you're not in here right. The bobbin must have got caught somewhere. So let's take it out and start over. Ta-da! Okay, it's moving right there. It must have got hooked in when I pushed the bobbin in place. Yep, that one came up a whole lot easier. Now, I do find on this machine, you do need to hold the thread tails when you start. Otherwise, they make a mess. Okay. The black piece I put over here needs to go back. It was on this side. Not that it matters, but this is where it was. Because I see the thread holes. The needle holes. I'm talking about the thread holes. Hi, Yolanda Reza. What happened to your Bernie? What do you like the most of FOF? Lightweight on this particular model. This is an older model I purchased for I bartered with somebody. I did some quilting for them for this. Well, I actually pieced too, finished the quilt. She had inside piece done, and I put borders on 2 baby quilts and quilted them and then binded them. So it was in exchange for the work. Um, I actually like how it sews. It actually sews very smooth. It's quiet. I probably hear it more now because I haven't oiled it. I just pulled it out and started sewing on it. And the reason why I haven't oiled it is because I'm going to be oiling it and taking it to retreat. So, yeah. All right. This one right here. And then I got to go back and press this open now. If the iron's still on, I don't know. I don't know what happens if you don't use it. Like on the Panasonic, it just cuts off. So I'm thinking it may have cut off because it's been sitting there a while. It's not very hot, but it's enough for me for right now. And now when I put it back, it came on, which I expected because, you know, it's been a while. All right, I'm going to actually turn this around and keep as much of the black as I can this time. I need 6.5. And, well, let's go right there. 6.5. Okay. Roll it around, 6.5. All right, close that up. All right. So here is the block where it was a little bit short and I didn't want to like get rid of it, so I just put the black on the bottom, and then this is the one where it is the regular size. But now that also makes it so that they're two different blocks now. So I like that. And like I said, I'm going to be doing something else with them too. So it's not like they'll be by themselves. Janice Miller is here. Hi, Janice. I responded to your email. You may not have gotten it because, you know, my email is acting crazy. But I just forgot to put that in there and put it on the order. So, I don't know how I'm going to get in touch with you. I'll probably have to send another PayPal invoice, and then I'll just pay for shipping on that one. And she's saying thanks that she received her other order. Yeah, I was just being goofy. I even had it written down and still didn't notice it. Okay. Tina says that Grandma Tina says she just finished her Wensleydale quilt top. That's what I would like to finish because now I'm getting excited about that. That's what I like to finish. I'm just hoping when I start adding in the other colors that I still like it, because I like stuff bright. I don't like stuff dull. So we'll see how that goes. Cynthia Field is here saying, I hope you changed your blade so you don't cut yourself. You know what? I think it was the other fabric because it's cutting these just fine. So I have not changed the blade. The only thing with this is that I do have thicker seams because I'm not squaring anything up. I'm just, whatever's underneath stays. Especially since I'm long arm quilting it. It's not like I'm going to hand quilt it. So. Remo saying pray for her sanity. Sue says, I have a fall 1471, almost 40 years old. It's a workhorse. Yeah. This is a Quilt Expressions 2044. So it has some decorative stitches. It has where you can do some memory stuff. I will never do that. All I will ever do on this sewing machine is sew a 1/4 inch seam. But it's got all kinds of things up here. It's got a few feet that get housed inside of here. I thought I had purchased everything, but I have a feeling that I have purchased for this machine and the Kenmore. And I just, when it came in the mail, I didn't pull these machines out to put the stuff in there because I got empty spaces when I thought that I went to sewing machine parts online, and I thought I had purchased everything, but they're not all in here. But I'm okay with that because I know how to do a 1/4 inch seam. I have it typed and put on my machine right here. One great thing this machine has is that it does have a needle up and down where you can control whether it's up or down. And it even does, it has an automatic back tacking stitch if you want to use it. I don't hardly ever use that as a quilter. And what is missing is a knee lift. There is no hole for it. So it was not made for a knee lift. That's what it's missing for me. But other than that, I really like this machine. Tamar Israel's here saying, hi T, what day and time do quilt retreats start? Quilt retreat starts at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. And Yolanda says, it sounds pretty quiet. Yeah, it's not a loud machine, like I said, and I haven't oiled it. It's not like, these machines are not like the Bernina that you got to oil every 2 hours. But I do try to oil it when I haven't used it because nothing's been circulating. Although this time I did just pull it out. Last time I used this machine probably was 3 or 4 months ago. But I know I'm about to clean it and take care of it anyway. Hi, Lana Dean. Welcome to the chat. So that's it. We're at 7:58, so I don't even have to sew anymore. Look at that. I'm wondering if I'm ever going to come back, if I'm ever. If I'm going to come back here and sew before quilt retreat. I seriously doubt it. All the stuff I bought the store, I already got stuff packed, got stuff in the dining room, the kitchen, the bedroom, the front room. It's everywhere. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to have time to do. What I am doing next is that I'm going to start packing my clothes since Miss Vivian been packed for like 2 months. I'm trying to catch up with Miss Vivian now. I'm going to have to get my stuff packed. So I'm working on that. I probably have to wash, I don't know, 2 loads of clothes. That's what I did that was weird today, is that I wear so many t-shirts and I sleep in them and then I wear them during the day. And so I had so many t-shirts and I mostly hang my t-shirts up. And I said, you know what? We're not doing that today. Because if I have to hang them up, I can only hang so many up because I got one place for hanging clothes and then the other. I say I probably dry about 20% of my clothes. I don't dry a large percent of my clothes. So what I did was I separated everything except for t-shirts that I would have to hang up to dry. So I put all of that into one clothes basket. And then I took everything else. And today I went to the laundromat. I haven't been to the laundromat in so long. They no longer take coins. I made sure I had a 20 so I can put it in the coin machine so I could get $20 in coins. Well, no, everything is by card now. And you put the card in and you put money on the card. And then you take the card, and I'm, of course, got it all wrong on the machine and everything. But it worked the first 2 times I did it wrong. But then when I got to the dryers, it wouldn't work when I was doing it wrong. And somebody come over there and had pity on my little poor soul and was trying to show me how to use the card for the laundromat. So I had a very interesting day. But I washed clothes that it would have taken me a day and a half to 2 days to wash at home. And now all I got to wash. But the reason why is because I took all the t-shirts that I normally hang up. I said, no, they're all going through the wash. Just, it is what it is. They're all going through the wash. So I put everything through the wash, everything through the dry. And I came home and I was tired because it got hot in there. When I first went in, I go, oh, this is a nice laundromat. It's not hot in here. They had the AC going. I was all cool while I was over washing. Honey, when I started folding them clothes coming out of that industrial dryer, because them dryers get hot. They are not like the hot dryers at home, okay? I was hot flashing. I couldn't wait to get out of there. I came home, I got my stuff out the car, and then I sat down. I was tired. But that was funny. I hadn't been to the laundromat in so long. And I said I need to go and just make it easy on myself when I'm washing like my throw rugs, like for the bathroom and my hall runner. I need to wash that kind of stuff at the laundromat so that I'm not, I have to go play with my wash machine because it gets unbalanced and all this other kind of stuff that goes crazy with it when you put a rug in there. But yeah, but it was hilarious. But I got everything done in like 2.5 to 3 hours, maybe, with me folding. I folded everything there. So when I do take it out, my shirts are ready. I fold my shirts a particular way with the shirt folding, with the laundry folding board, so that they all fit into my dresser a particular way. So, yeah. So that's what I was working on, making sure I had, clean clothes to choose from. I always got clean clothes, but it's like, we tend to wear our favorite stuff and you want to be comfortable every treat. It's not like a dressing contest. It's like you want to be as comfortable like you are at home sewing. So I won't be that bad, but I won't be, fancy either. And Vivian, see, she talking about, yes, she is packed. And she's laughing, talking about, I'm ready to put my stuff in the car. I know it, girl. I know it. I got to clean this machine, the other machine, so I don't think I'm going to be sewing. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. So I don't think I'm going to be sewing anymore on this machine. I will be cleaning this. I can take the needle out of there, too. But I like this, let me cut this backlight off. But yeah, I like this machine. Michelle the Quilter says, good evening, everyone. Have a safe trip. Yes. So yes, make sure you all are praying for the Teaquilters that are traveling. They'll start traveling, some of them on Monday. So please pray for them. Buffalo Gal says, I might be a little late. Yes, ma'am. We're on our way out. I'm so sorry. Melissa saying, me too, Tinani. Did she come in here? Oh, forgot it was Wednesday. We'll catch replay. Okay, I missed that whole comment. Michelle says, good evening, everyone. Have a safe trip. I read that one. I need to service my machines and do my signature blocks. That's what Sue's got to finish. I got my blocks done. They're still sitting here with a pen because I haven't done them. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into one of the containers so at least it'll be at retreat, right? Put it right here because I haven't written a thing. I was thinking I was going to stamp them, but I have to figure out what I did with my stamp. I had a special stamp I used when I did the Dear Jane thing, and I'm trying to figure out if I can find that or not. But, a regular write-in is good, too. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get off of here. I thank you all so much. Again, thank you for the support from the Teaquilters. I still do need to make sure I send out an email, which I hope people get for the group, just to make sure I got everybody that needs to be picked up from the airport or wherever. So, making sure we got everybody that needs food for Tuesday lunch is on the list and things like that. So I need to send that type of stuff out. But it's almost time, guys. It is almost time. It's excitement. What doesn't get done won't get done, and you all won't even know it, right? So I'm okay. If something is missing, I got my husband, I got my whole family here, really. I can get anybody to bring me something, so it doesn't matter who brings it. So if I forget something, or I can leave myself and go get it as well. So Deborah says, T, since 2025 is my first retreat, do we bring our sewing machines? Have a wonderful trip. I think last year I rented machines for like $60. I'm gonna make it cheaper, a little bit cheaper this year. But I would suggest you bring your machine so that you're used to it. However, if you're somebody that's flying and you don't have a smaller machine, a lightweight machine that you can hand carry or put on a dolly or something, that's still gonna be sufficient for being a check-in piece of luggage, then you can bring your own machine. Some people do bring their own machines. So, but I do have so many machines that I do have some that I do rent out. I just try to make it so that I try to give the machines, like when I have to take my machines in for service, we don't even want to talk about that brother right now. I'll talk about it when I get it. You know, I be trying to make it so that if I have to take a machine in from retreat, that I have enough that I can get a machine serviced or two. So that's the only reason I charge. And then last time I actually sent them all out to be serviced. And then all I did was right before, because I wasn't going to take them all at the same time. So right before I went to retreat, I just did an oiling on everything. And so, you know, they were all fine. Only thing, like I said, that needs oil more than once, I still bring regular sewing machine oil just in case. But only thing machine that really needs a lot of oil is Bernina. And it uses mine uses a different type of oil. My older Bernina uses just regular sewing machine oil. So it depends on which Bernina you're sewing on as to what type of oil you need for your Berninas. So it's up to you in the end, Deborah, if you decide to bring a machine or rent a machine. I don't even know how many machines I got at this point. It could be embarrassing, but you know, it's what I do. And then, like I said, I rent them out. So my Bernina, the fact I haven't even taken it to the shop, I guess I'm going to be taking it after the fact, because I never did call the guy. I guess I could call the guy and make a date that I can take my machine. Maybe I should do that. But I haven't even called him yet, okay? But I do want to take my Bernina to the shop, and so I'll probably take it sometime after retreat. So I'm going to have to figure out which machine I'm going to be sewing on. So you all stay tuned, okay? Because it's going to be interesting. Okay? Sue says, y'all enjoy the retreat. Be safe and enjoy. So, yeah. And Holly says, enjoy retreat. So, that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you all here Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for 2-hour live sewing chat. And maybe I'll be working on this again. I'll leave it out. So, I guess I will be sewing on this again. But I think I'm going to go ahead and clean this machine right now. And whatever I sew on it, it's going to be the stuff that's in there. Because Saturday is going to be my last time sewing anyway. And I don't want to wait till Sunday. And then I only have Monday. Because I have to have everything done Monday before I go to bed. Everything needs to be packed. Everything. Because I can't do the day of. I'll be exhausted. So I'm going to try to make sure that I get everything done Monday evening. And so that's what I'm hoping for. So I will see you all Saturday. So you all stay blessed. Be safe. Quilt out. And see a lot of you all at retreat next Tuesday. Bye-bye, everybody.